Austin suffered a spinal cord injury that left him paralyzed. Thanks to the generosity of friends like you, Tunnel to Towers gave Austin a specially adapted smart home to enable him to rebuild his life after unimaginable hardship.
Your generosity helped Austin restore his dignity, independence, and hope for the future. And in doing so, you honored his service in the most meaningful way.
Please support Tunnel to Towers Foundation today. Go to the website,
Donate $11 a month to Tunnel to Towers at T2T.org. That's T2T.org.
My best friend died suddenly, and now his wife and kids have to move out of their house. I had no idea he didn't have life insurance. If I could go back, I'd tell him how easy and affordable protecting your family can be with SelectQuote. In 15 minutes, a licensed insurance agent found me a $500,000 life insurance policy for only $18 a month. They compare many of the nation's most highly rated insurance carriers to find the right coverage and price for your needs. In the last 40 years, they've helped more than 2 million families secure over $700 billion. Coverage. Even if you have a health concern, SelectQuote agents can find you the right policy at the lowest price. Don't wait until it's too late. Get peace of mind that your loved ones are protected with life insurance.
Call SelectQuote at 1-800-881-6868 for your free quote today. That's 1-800-881-6868 or go to SelectQuote.com. That's 1-800-881-6868. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Did you hear? A recent stash of $10 gold Liberty coins from the 1800s has been found. These gorgeous gold coins are as bright and shiny as the day they were struck in the late 1800s. And less than 200 of these gold coins are available. Coin experts are calling this gold find an incredible opportunity. Call 1-800-973-9714 and you are guaranteed a $10 gold Liberty coin minted by the U.S. Mint in the 1800s. But with extremely limited availability, you must call now. These gold Liberty coins from the 1800s are still in uncirculated condition. That is history you can hold in your hand. To learn more, call 1-800-973-9714. Call now and you'll receive a free American Coin Collector's Bonus Package, a $40 value, free with every order. 800-973-9714 to secure your $10 gold Liberty dated from the 1800s before they sell out. That's 1-800-973-9714.
Affordable is built on great patient care. For medical imaging, call 513-753-8000.
55 WKRC Cincinnati.
We've got the latest local news in 2 minutes on 55 KRC, the talk station.
Just the news, just the facts. Now covering the world from the 55 KRC News Center.
A federal judge is announcing potential contempt prosecution against White House officials. Judge James Boasberg wants to know why the Department of Justice did not turn around the deportation planes of hundreds of alleged Venezuelan gang members to El Salvador mid-flight. Senior White House correspondent Kelly O'Donnell reports.
The administration has been saying that what the Supreme Court has made clear is that these courts cannot interfere with the president's ability to conduct foreign policy. That is not what the judge says he is asking about. The judge is wanting fact-based questions about timeline. Who was in a position of authority? Was the order responded to in an appropriate way?
The White House says the order was oral and not written and was not valid. An immigrant deported to El Salvador is the focus of an escalating war of words between the White House and federal courts. Kilmar Abrego Garcia was sent from Maryland to a prison in El Salvador in what the Department of Justice originally called an administrative error. Since then, the DOJ has backtracked, saying the man was in the country illegally and a member of the notorious MS-13 gang. Stocks are lower on Wall Street as investors are still figuring out how to deal with global trade tensions. This comes as President Trump and his Commerce and Treasury secretaries are meeting with officials from Japan to discuss tariffs and trade issues. The U.S. announced tariffs on many countries, with some of those being put on hold for 90 days. However, tariffs remain against China, with a temporary exemption on duties against computers and smartphones. The Dow Jones Industrial Average and the S&P 500 have been lower since the opening bell, while the Nasdaq has been down over 2%. The trial of the so-called Doomsday Mom is now in its 7th day in an Arizona courtroom. Lori Vallow Daybell is accused of conspiring to kill her 4th husband in 2019. Prosecutors say she did it to collect insurance money. She was found guilty in Idaho in 2023 of murdering her 2 children and conspiring to murder her husband, Chad Daybell's first wife. I'm Lisa Taylor.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-IHEART, where money talks. Now more from the Steve Perrins Coordinated Financial Planning Studios. This is 55 KRC, the talk station, an iHeart radio station.
I'm Sandy Collins with your 55 KRC Tri-State Update. The eyesore of the concrete plant along the Ohio River is in its final days. Hamilton County approved the money to pay O'Rourke Wrecking Company to demolish Hilltop Concrete to make room for new development around the banks. Shocking news this morning for FC Cincinnati fans. Former teammate Aaron Bupenza has died. Got reports he died in China after falling from the 11th floor of his apartment building. Police there say it is suspicious. His brother was in the apartment when Bupenza fell. Police are investigating if the argument they'd had led to Bupenza's death. Aaron Bupenza was 28. He had been booted from FC Cincinnati last August because, as the Inquirer reported, he did not fulfill his contractual obligations. He had a troubled 13 months with the team, signed with a European club in September. I'm Sandy Collins. The forecast is next. 55 KRC, the talk station.
These times of massive inflation have people just like you strapped.
As far as my debt, I was drowning in debt. My balances were never going down. I was making payments every month. It was just draining every resource I had.
The Debt Management Group can help. In the first free call, they will explain all the relief programs you may qualify for to get you out of debt fast.
They saved me thousands of dollars, especially in interest. I would have never paid off this debt without their help.
I felt like it was a burden lifted off my shoulders. It felt amazing, and I felt like I could actually see a future for me and my kids.
The sooner you call, the faster you can get the relief you deserve. It's free information on all the debt relief programs you qualify for, plus guaranteed confidentiality. Call 800-933-3470. That's 800-933-3470. Call now to find out about the best debt forgiveness, consolidation, modification, and settlement programs available. 800-933-3470. That's 800-933-3470.
Now, your chance to win $1,000. Enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Fun. That's fun. Enter it now at 55 KRC.
Hello?